Hi. Freedom of speech was repealed in 1938. I believe I'm the only American who understands this. I talk about it over and over and over, and I never hear a comment from anyone. So I'll have to assume that everyone who hears my words or reads them on Facebook must think I'm crazy. Yet here I am continuing to repeat the same thing. Our freedom of speech was stolen from us in 1938. It was repealed by Congress, and no American can understand this. If you won't understand this, you're never going to get your freedom back. You don't know that you lost your freedom. If you won't ask me questions, you're going to remain slaves, and you're going to go into the singularity and become a computer entity. You're going to exist with your mind controlled by a computer. Your mind is already controlled by TV, and you don't even know it. Once the computer takes complete control of your mind, you're not going to know that either. Because no Americans can think for themselves anymore. I might be the last one. You could talk to me, and you can unbrainwash yourself, or you can sit there and continue listening to TV and continue listening to tens of thousands of controlled opposition liars on the internet who will never tell you the truth about your country. It's up to you. Hey, maybe 50 people will see this. Maybe one of them will make a comment to me, and probably none of them will share it. So that's it, America. You're toast. You've been controlled by your government completely. You won't look up the singularity to see what that is. You're already in it, because none of you can think for yourselves anymore. America has been history for a long time. And you sit there, many of you accumulating money, making over $100,000 a year and thinking you're well off and thinking anyone's crazy, tries to talk about Americans losing our freedom. Well, in fact, you did lose it. Your money is irrelevant because your mind has been kidnapped, and you won't see it because your God is money. Keep thinking that way. I see people who fall for this crap about being able to access secret accounts and get money from the Federal Reserve, and you try to tell them how they have to fire the government to solve the problem, and all any of them will ever do is continue to talk about how they're going to get this money that doesn't exist, which a few people might get due to a mistake by a bank, in which the whole country is not going to get. The Federal Reserve, Congress, and the other criminals who run our country aren't that stupid. They're not going to let people access these accounts, whether they exist or not. But as long as you keep fighting with the government instead of firing the government, you're a slave to the government. And I don't think any Americans understand that. It'd be nice if a few of us could still think for ourselves. Maybe I'm the last one, I don't know, because no one else will talk to me that can think for themselves. I'm sure there's others that exist, and I just haven't encountered them. If you won't talk to me and start thinking about firing the government, then you already lost. It's as simple as that. You haven't had freedom of speech since 1938. You've been enslaved to bankers since 1913. And yet you all stand up for the national anthem, which tells you it's the land of the free. How fucking stupid are you, America? Thanks for watching.